Bhaijan, while I'm here, let's make a video together.
I do have an EA. We can make a video together on that.
आग लगा देंगे आग.
This EA is boosting a win rate of 90%. 90% on short trades and 90% on long trades. A balanced drawdown of 5%, equity drawdown of 6% over a period of a year and a half. But look at the amount of trades. 680,000 trades in just over 500 days. And the profit? This is where it gets crazy. Don't kill me over it, but we're starting with a balance of 1,000 euros and we're ending with 1.5 billion. Yeah, I know. It's insane.
Arey, no. Every video starts with a 5,000% return. Let's do something different.
Show them the EA then.
This is not my personally coded EA. A friend of mine shared it with me. But when I ran it on a forward test, I could not believe what I saw. This is a high frequency EA. It was trading like 50 trades in a minute. Now, I do not know the origin of the EA, but it looked very interesting, even scary during the forward test. Not sure if I would ever have the courage to use it in my own portfolio. It just trades way too quick for my taste.
Nobody cares. Who wants to know about the history of the EA? What's the real deal?
Show them what they came here to see.
This EA works on a 1-minute chart. And the logic of the EA is very simple. We have two stop orders on either side of the price at a fixed distance. If the price does not move quickly and fill them, then they are modified to keep the distance from the price. And if one of them is filled and the fill position goes into profit, then the stop loss is moved to trail very aggressively. And a new stop order is placed in the same direction so we can scale in if the price continues to go in the same direction. The scaling in and the trailing continues until the trailing stop loss is hit. Now, these modifications of stop orders and quick trailing of the stop loss means that there are going to be a constant barrage of orders and modifications sent to the broker. And obviously, they're not going to like that. They don't want their servers to crash. So within a very short amount of time, you will get warnings. And if you don't manage it properly, you're probably going to get banned. But if you do manage the trading session efficiently and stop the EA, let's say in 10 or 15 minutes, it has the potential to make 2.5% in just 10 minutes. In my forward demo test, which I broadcast live on the channel, the thing made 3% in under 12 minutes.
I'm not getting the motivation.
Yeah, stay on Insta. That's what happens when you watch all those reels.
Not that motivation. The motivation to start with this. Let's just start with the backtest.
We'll run the backtest on Dow Jones, selecting a 1-minute time frame starting Jan 2024 until today. I'm running it on every tick and with a 1,000 euro starting balance.
I know, real ticks. Your broker said they're real. They are real.
On settings, I'm gonna go with default. For time duration, in real life, you cannot run this EA for more than 10 minutes a day or your broker will be on your tail. For testing, I'm gonna run it from 1600 hours to 1700 hours to simulate trading at New York Open. I've added this functionality of lot size calculation, so I'm gonna go with 2% risk on equity. Let's start. Now, there's not much to say. Due to a very tight stop loss, there is no running drawdown and the EA just goes up and up. Now, obviously in the backtest, there is no slippage and execution delays, so take this with a grain of salt. Or in fact, with a full 1 kilogram bag of salt. And don't come after me with your fork and torches. My biggest problem is...
Money? No. Time? Excuses? Every tick based on real tick?
My biggest problem with backtesting this EA is the execution delays and slippages. Without those, there is no way of telling what will actually happen in the real world. And in backtest, you will get results like these. Starting with 1,000 euros, ending with $1.4 billion.
Master, just chill. Lambo dealership is that way.
In real world, you will probably get 1 billion calls from your broker. Now, of course, this backtest is plain stupid, but with a bit of work and modifications, this EA could potentially work.
Not gonna work. Beginners are gonna fuck it up.
Will you fuck it up?
Me? No.
Then nobody will fuck it up.
People ask about settings a lot.
There are 4 key settings that change the behavior of the EA. Let's say the spread on US 30 is $1, then order distance, which determines how far the orders are placed. So a value of 4 times the spread equals $4. Theta is a fancy name for the max allowed order distance point, so 7 will mean 7 times the spread of $1 equals $7. Stop is the initial stop loss, again times the spread, so 10 equals 10 times 1 equals $10. And lastly, the cost. Fancy name again for how much the trade needs to be in profit before the trailing starts. So 4 equals 4 times 1 equals $4.
Only an idiot will start with settings. Let's start with the problem statement.
That day on ATM machine when I saw my balance,
Hey, not your problem. EA's problem.
this EA has a problem. This sexy fast-paced EA doesn't just trade. It will shake your broker's infrastructure. Who will find you, even if you were hiding in Changamanga. Warnings start in 15 minutes, and in 30 minutes the account is banned. But you only need to trade this at New York Open for 10 minutes? Well, that's not really bad. For automation this fast and this ruthless, automation with a manual stop. Hey, this is the fastest, most brutal trading system I've ever seen. So I guess one problem is phantom text? Nope. Cannot start the video with negativity. The year requires strong momentum. Best to use it when there are strong movements in the market. Big candles. During dull hours, it's gonna eat away at your profit like girlfriend with a credit card. That's a very poor start. I haven't tested this EA myself. I got it from a friend, so I know as much as you do. So if you're thinking of trying it, use every precaution. Run a lot of tests thoroughly. If I find something that works or some modifications, I will definitely share it with you. And I hope that if you find some settings or modifications that work, you will share them as well. But if it fails, it fails. That's the game.
जाने आग ना लगी. But we made 2.5%.
We did make 2.5%.
ICMarkets.
ICMarkets.
You did turn off that EA.
अबे बंद कर.